I'm very pleased to introduce today's first demo with ELB Learning, AI Toolkit, your personal assistant to streamline content creation. Shan Karupasamy is the VP of Product Development at ELB Learning. And we also have Jennifer joining us in the chat. Jennifer will be sharing resources and answering some of your questions throughout today's presentation. All right. And now, Shan, take it away.
Thank you, Jess. Thanks for that introduction. Good morning, good evening, good day, based on from where you are joining. My name is Shan. I'm from ELB Learning. I'm Vice President of Product Management. So let me quickly share my screen. Okay. So yeah, as I was saying, I'm happy to kickstart the demo day, being the first person. So I'm from ELB Learning. Without further delay, so we at ELB Learning offer a variety of services and products. So what we are going to focus today is the product side of our offerings. So basically, we have a suite of products that will enable you to create learning, which is called our studio. So today I'm going to talk about our AI toolkit, which is part of our studio offering, and all the features associated with it. So before I get into the demo, I would like to give a small introduction about why we developed our AI toolkit. So one thing is, we are working on all our products. We have around 10 products in our portfolio, but all those we are working on, adding AI, making them AI enabled. But at the same time, we realize that AI is evolving rapidly. So we need an environment to, experiment little tools and discard. Then later we can, make use of those in our main products. The second is we want something very simple. So we don't want complex workflows. So our AI toolkit is a very simple tool, a set of simple tools that you can use to get an output, and that output you can use it in any of your tools and authoring environment. So it is not within any big authoring tools. It is a separate entity. So you can get the output and use it anywhere else. Yeah, and it is also agile. What we thought was, today we have around 6-7 tools. We can add more tools in future as we get ideas or get feedback from users. So we are expected to have more and more tools in the near future. It is also secure. We use open AI's sandbox, but the data is secured. It is in ELB sandbox, so it is purged at regular intervals. So whatever the interactions you have with the AI toolkit is kind of protected. So that is a quick intro on AI toolkit. Let me jump to the demo. So this is our studio login. So studio page, as you log in, you can see a number of apps. All these apps are available as part of studio. So based on the package or bundle you have, the number of tools may vary, but this is pretty much what you have. So each tool has its purpose. Some of them you can create learning games. Some of them you can create video-based practice. So those are all for another day of demo. So, but AI toolkit is added recently. At this point, we are at beta, and we are actually live for the last 3 months. So AI toolkit is a kind of set of tools or a collection of tools that can be used for any of the other authoring environments. So let me launch it. So when I launch it, it goes to a separate page in which it lists all the AI tools that we are having. So each of these tools have, more like your utilities, have its own purpose. So you can search for it, like you want to work on video. So as I search video, it basically displays all the tools related to video. So I have 3 tools. One is you can find assets based on what you are looking for. Like you want to create a course on a particular subject. this tool will go and search for assets for you. And there is an avatar generator. Yeah, I'm going to cover it, which will give you, talking head videos. You can copy paste the text. It generates video out of it. Then you have a speech transcriber where you can, if you have an already recorded video, you can take the, extract the speech in text format or SRT format. So, but when I type search, it basically recommends what are all the tools available related to video. So let me launch Asset Finder. Okay, so I already made some search operation here. You can see the results. So AI Toolkit will remember your previous searches or all the content that you are populating. If you don't want any of these, you can actually, refresh it. There is a refresh button. You can also jump between different tools so that you work on a particular tool and then you come back to another tool. You can jump back and forth. So just to give you how these things work, so I'm starting with the text rewriter. So text rewriter is nothing but you can give an input content and ask AI to write something for you. You can elaborate text, you can simplify it, or you can do grammar check. These are all operations you do typically with Chat GPT. But what we have done is we created some kind of specialized prompts which will work particularly well for instructional designers and courseware developers. So what I've done is I've created a, I asked for, okay, I'm going to develop a learning module on world fundamentals, playing golf. And I also said, keep it fun and engaging. And when I hit elaborate, so basically it gives me, the topics I need to develop. And from this, you can copy the output, take it to some other tool and develop. Or what I have done is, I can copy this and then go to Asset Finder. So Asset Finder is where I can, this is a, chat-based, a conversation-based search. So I can copy paste any content here and say, find images for this text. So what it does, it goes and look for images, and it is not creating images or it is not taking images from World Wide Web. So both have copyright issues. But what it does is it goes and find assets from our asset library, which is kind of, we have the license, we own the rights. So whatever you are getting here, you can very well use in your courses. So that's why we say it is easy to find assets here and use it in your course as well. So I'm saying find me some videos as well. Also, I can search for audio clips. And these are kind of, you can search in parallel, asynchronous. Okay, so just give me generic videos. So videos related to golf. And I can download any of these. So I can click show more. Then it will repeat the search and try to find some more images. So the idea is you can copy paste your content, you can type your content, or you can even use the microphone option to talk, and the speech to text will capture what you are saying and it will find images and videos for you. So all these are licensed, so you can always use it. So you go and hit download, it will download it for you. So I've already downloaded some of the images, and so this is how you will go and port all these into your course. So I use Micro Builder. This is one of our authoring tools, but all these are created or found using the AI toolkit. So yeah, you can already see it is finding audio files. So you want background audio files or some kind of sound effects, you can find it. So we kind of have few million images and videos and audio assets that you can search from. Asset Finder will help you to have a conversation, and then it will keep recommending you the assets you're looking for. So that is Asset Finder for you. And as I was saying, you have a back button to go back to the previous tool. So I came to Asset Finder from text rewriter. So when I hit back button, it's going to text rewriter.
Sean, before you move on, we have a question from James. Can it find images from a specific website?
No, we're not searching from outside because as you are part of the studio subscription, you also get our asset library subscription. So we are only searching from the licensed library. Does that answer the question? Yeah. Okay. So let me go to the next item, which is, I would say avatar generator. So this is a simple tool. You can find these avatars. You can see, you can choose from these avatars. So I choose this avatar and I click next. And you can type your script. Basically, what it does is you give a paragraph or you give an audio text. It will generate audio, and from the audio, you can make the avatar you select. You can lip sync it and then create a talking head video. So I'll go and copy paste something from my text rewriter. So let me copy this paragraph, come back to avatar generator. Select an avatar. So this is the text I wanted to be converted into audio. Are you able to hear the audio? Let me share it again. Just give me a second. I don't know if you're able to hear the audio.
I'm not hearing any audio, Sean.
Okay.
I'm not sure if other folks are not hearing or are hearing the audio.
Yeah, I enabled audio sharing, but it's not playing for some reason.
Yeah, it sounds like other folks cannot hear it either.
Yeah. Okay, so this basically, generates audio, reading out the text that you're seeing here. Then you can go ahead and select a background. So there are a set of backgrounds that you can choose from, or you can select a green matte background and then later go ahead and change it. That is also possible. I think there is some problem with the so I go ahead and generate the video. I'll show you. So this takes a moment to generate, but I can show something that I already generated. This was a video I populated a little while ago. Okay, I'm sorry about the audio. For some reason, the audio is not playing, but So we can come back after a few minutes. You'll be able to get the audio, video that we just populated, and those can be used in your course. You can download them. All these videos can be downloaded as MP4 files, and you can use them in your courseware. And that courseware can be developed using any of the tools like Lectora or Microbuilder, or even if you have third-party tools, you will be able to use those. That's the idea behind this toolkit. So you can use the toolkit. You can get the output like a video or image or text and use it elsewhere. So that is avatar generated for you. So you have a number of avatars to choose from. Each one will have their own voice. Then you can type the script and generate the video. So the next one, yeah, we saw how text rewriter work. So text rewriter is more like you can give an input and it gives you an output. You can elaborate, simplify, or grammar check. You can also copy. All the outputs are stored here. You can copy, and also you can download it as text file. So let me show you some other text tools that we have. So we have analogy writer. So let's say you have a particular paragraph, I think, and then you want to write an analogy to use it in your course. So I can go and say make it war related. So let's see. So it basically writes an analogy related to battlefield. You can also elaborate it a little more. So the instruction field that you're seeing here, this is where you can actually customize the output. So you give the input here. Here you can say, make it more fun, or make it more simpler, or you can even say elaborate to 100 words. 200 words. So this basically gives you a bit longer text, and all these that you're populating are stored here. So you can actually go and let's say you created something, but you're not happy with it. You want the one you generated before. So we are maintaining the history. So you can go and select something that you like. You can copy this and paste it somewhere else. So analogy writer is another tool that is available. Then the next one is question writer. Before I continue, are there any questions?
Yeah,
Yes.
Sean, we have a.
Oh, okay, go ahead, Jess. Yes, you can see.
Oh,
them.
sorry, no worries. Yeah, no worries. So we have a question about do videos generate closed captions?
Yes. So the speech transcriber does that for you. So whatever is created in avatar generated, you can use speech transcriber to create closed caption. So yeah, we are also working on by default making the video comes out with closed caption, but speech transcriber can be used at this point to create closed caption. I'll come to that towards the end of the presentation.
Sounds good. Right. And another question was around the asset search. So if someone wanted to add their own assets to the ELB portal library, or can they do so?
I need to check that because asset library is a separate product. There is a separate interface where you can go and search. Right now, I don't think we will be able to add it, but if they write to us, I'll be able to get that information.
All right. So I'll stop right there, and I'll hold the next question for the next time that we come to a pause point.
Okay. So the other interesting tool that we have here is a question writer. So this is based on some of these tools are developed based on our internal instructional design team's requirements. So one of the things they said is like, we spend a lot of time writing questions. So even if we get some rough ones, which we can work on further, that would be nice. So we thought of, creating a question writer tool. So I can go here, I copy this entire text. This is the course outline that we generated for golf fundamentals. I come back here and paste it. And then you can add additional text. How do you want the questions to be? Right now I'm going with a default option. So I select multiple choice questions, and then when I say write questions, so it gives me a set of questions that can be used for this particular module. And what I found, these questions are, I'm not an expert in golf, but fairly good, much better than me writing about golf. So I will be happy to take it. So what you can do, you can copy this and paste it elsewhere and modify. But this gives you a good starting point. You can also download it. In a way, you can also restrict, saying that, hey, give me only 5 questions, 4 questions, or you can play around. Actually, this is pretty like a free form tool. There are a lot of things you can do creatively as well, based on what kind of prompts you are giving here, like what kind of instruction you are giving here. It will give you a completely new output. So the question writer will basically help you to write questions, based on the input that you are giving. So let me go to the next one. So this is called a step writer. So I know all these can be, created in a chat GPT kind of interface, but we wanted to keep them separate so that we can fine tune those prompts or the background logic that is, that we built in between the AI engine and this particular tool. So based on how people are accessing it, what kind of results they are getting, we are fine tuning this. So as step writer, I'm going to give the same kind of same input, the outline of golf fundamentals, and I'm going to say, okay, give it in maybe 10 steps. Okay, there are no 10 steps, only 5. No, it's coming. Okay, it's kind of elaborated into 10 steps. This will be useful if you have a process or a step-by-step instruction, like a paragraph, and you want it to break down into steps. So this will be a steps writer for you, so you can use it. As usual, you can copy it, download it. If you don't want any of these, you can go and clear this, because you can see all my history is preserved. You can always go and clear it, or you want to go to the previous tool, you can use the back button, as I said earlier. Then we have this is a very small utility called image background remover. Sometimes you want to remove background of an image. So let me show you an example. Okay, this one. Yeah, it just removes the background. You can use it in your course. So this is not a fancy tool, but pretty useful tool. So let me cover about the speech transcriber now. So a speech transcriber tool is basically like you have an image, you have a video or a audio file, but you want to extract the text from that. So we use AI to do that, but for that you may need to upload the video file or MP3 audio file. So let me upload something for you. This is something I generated using avatar generator. So that's what I was saying. Let me go back to avatar generator to see. Okay, this is the video that we created during this demo. So this has a green background, and this is the character we chose. So let me download this one. Download it. So in the speech transcriber, I can go and choose this video. And actually this is playing now. So you have two options. You can extract the text or this, the closed caption format. I selected text and I'm trying to transcribe it here. So now this is transcribed in the text format, but you can also transcribe it in the closed caption format. So now you can see this is transcribed with timestamps. You can now download it. It will download it in SRT format, .srt, or you can copy paste it and create the format yourself. Let me show you. So I kind of created this. So you can see this closed caption is generated using so I know the audio is not playing properly, but you can see the closed caption. So this closed caption is generated using the speech transcriber. Okay. So this is not only for videos generated using any of these tools. If you have your own videos, you can upload it. This supports a lot of languages, around 70 languages. But I would say some of the languages, like, I come from a place called, Tamil Nadu. So Tamil is my mother tongue. Tamil support is there, but the output is not so great. But most of the languages like English, Spanish, French, it is doing a pretty good job. You can, upload the video and extract the SRT files. If you don't have closed captioning, this tool is, very useful to generate closed captioning for a video that does not have closed caption already. So that's a quick overview. Are there any questions?
Yeah, thanks, Shan. So we do have a question. Are there any AI features that we can include in our e-learning modules? For example, the learner enters a text response and AI gives a response based on that, or maybe it takes them to a specific part of the course.
Yeah, not as part of the toolkit, because the toolkit's purpose is to help the authors to generate courses. The learner experience, giving an AI AI-powered learner experience. We have tools like Rehearsal, where they have this kind of a feature. So you can, give an input, AI will analyze and give you an evaluation, but not part of AI toolkit.
All right, thanks, Shan. I think that's all we have right now.
Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much what I have as well. Okay. Yeah. So AI toolkit, just to summarize, AI toolkit is part of our studio offering. So if you get studio, AI toolkit is available along with the other tools. So it is currently not available separately, but if you're interested, feel free to write to us. If we get more requirements, we may even look at making it available separately. But at this point, it's part of our studio offering. So if you get any of the studio bundles, you'll get AI toolkit. And within AI toolkit, you get, I would say, some 8 million images and probably 4 million video files and probably 1 million audio clips. That is part of the asset finder. so that you can make use of it on your courseware development. Then you can use avatar generator to create talking head videos from plain text to video content that you can use it in between your course. So, and you have text rewriter or analogy writer. These are kind of tools that will generate content for you in a format that you are looking for, in which you can give an input and you can use instructions to fine tune the output. Obviously, you can use speech transcriber to generate closed caption for your videos. So thank you so much. Thanks for your time, and I hope you like the tools. And don't forget that we keep adding tools as part of this. So if you come back later and check out AI Toolkit, we are planning to add more and more tools to help out course developers and instructional designers. Thanks for your time.
Thanks, Shan. This was great. Yeah, so this seems like a really useful tool, and it really does seem like it's a sort of like a one-stop shop to get a lot of things in a single application. So this is really awesome.
Thank you, Jess.
Yeah, so we have a couple questions. In case anyone missed it, can the AI translate captions from English into other languages?
So that language translation, I think it just takes the content from the video and it gives as it is at this point. Translation is available as part of AI that is actually coming soon. We are working on our next tool, which will help you to translate it. And also we are going to add translation, all these text tools, so that you can instantly translate into another language, but not in this version, but it's coming soon.
Awesome. Thank you. All right. And where can we find the AI toolkit? I think Jennifer dropped a link in the chat here. So if anyone wants to grab that link, but if there's any other questions or comments about where to find the AI toolkit here. All right. And Shan, I'll go ahead and throw it back to you in case there are any final thoughts or any other news that you might want to share about the AI toolkit with our participants.
Yeah, so I kind of covered everything, but AI Toolkit is actually using OpenAI in the background. So that's kind of the most advanced AI engine that is available now. But we are using custom prompts, and those prompts are developed with the help of our own instructional designers. This is not developed by a programmer; it's developed by instructional designers and courseware developers. So we hope these prompts work much better than you go and try it yourself. So that's something I wanted to share with the audience.
Yeah, awesome. Well, thank you for sharing that, Shan. All right, and with that, I will go ahead and close us out for this demo. Thank you everyone for your participation. Thank you so much to Shan and to Jennifer and to ELB for today's demo. So we're going to go ahead and take a short break, and our next demo will begin at 12:45 Eastern Time. Thank you again, everyone. We'll see you back here shortly.